You're watching an exclusive high-definition broadcast of HDNet Fights.
A trio of fighters out to prove the critics wrong. Former pro wrestler Bobby Lashley looks to establish himself as a legitimate MMA athlete. Veteran Trevor Prangley plans to confirm he has plenty of fight left in him. And MFC title holder Emmanuel Newton aims to prove he is a true champion. Tonight, these three warriors face a crossroad in their MMA careers. This is the Maximum Fighting Championships on HDNet.
HDNet Fights presents Maximum Fighting Championship, Hard Knocks.
We are live from the River Cree Casino just outside of Edmonton, Alberta. 14 consecutive sellouts here, and the streak lives on tonight for MFC 21 Hard Knocks. Hey everyone, I'm Ron Kruk. Welcome to HDNet Fights presentation of MFC 21. Tonight, several fighters have come to a turning point in their careers. Although they have experienced a certain degree of success, there are still the critics who are questioning their abilities, longevity, and yes, their overall fight game. Tonight, these fighters have the opportunity to silence those detractors. To help me break it down, as usual, I bring in my broadcast partner, Boss Rutan, MMA pioneer.
Da, 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 da.
You are ready, I know that.
Yes.
Boss, even in your historic MMA career, even you had to deal with critics.
It's unbelievable, yes, but even I had to deal with critics. But you know, critics are critics. You can't please everyone. You know, and if you really think about it, a lot of critics, and I mean a lot, never even been to a mixed martial arts class. So to me, those words don't hold a lot of value. Now, if a professional fighter says that you're not a good fighter, I will work on my game.
Well, the MFC light heavyweight title is on the line tonight between the champion, Emmanuel Newton, and the challenger, Trevor Prangley. And Boss, both these fighters have some questions to answer. We begin with Trevor Prangley. Now, this guy has been in the cage with some of the elite fighters, but some believe his better days are behind him.
No, it's not. Listen, this is a guy, 19 wins, only 5 losses, 3 knockouts, 8 submissions, so he knows it all.
Trevor Prangley has won 8 of his past 9 fights, so any retirement talk may be a bit premature. His opponent, Emmanuel Newton, won the MFC title back in December when he earned a unanimous decision victory over Roger Hollett. Boss, the problem was he didn't do it in spectacular fashion. Many called it a lackluster win. Tonight he aims to prove that he is deserving of that belt.
Yes, he hurt the critics this time, and he knows that he needs to go and come back hard. So I expect a lot of action here.
As we check out the tail of the tape, it's unbelievable that Newton's been on fire. He hasn't lost a fight in 4 years.
Yes, and he submitted 8 guys, and he hit 5 guys. He knocked out 5 guys, so he also knows both.
Absolutely. Well, the champion is standing by with the third member of our broadcast team, Jason Gregor. Take it away, Jay.
Champ, first defense title tonight, Emmanuel. You were very, we talk about critics, you were very open critiquing yourself after that win, saying you needed to do more, you wanted to impress the crowd. What's the game plan going to be different tonight?
Yeah, when I fought Hollett, you know, he didn't really want to bring it, it seemed like. So, you know, I was just doing what I could, and, you know, just keep to win that belt. Fighting Prangley, you can't help but not to bring it, you know. He's very aggressive. You know, he's nonstop, you know. You know, even if I wanted to walk around and run away from him, it's not going to happen. You know, I got to bring it because he's going to bring it to me. So, you know, it's just the way it's going to be tonight.
You're on a 9-fight win streak. You haven't lost in 4.5 years, but this is the longest time that you've been out of action since you won the belt. Any concern of rust, and do you have to get the fight into you early?
You know, we're always training. You know, I'm in the gym every day, no matter what, whether I have a fight or I don't have a fight. So maybe not so much a concern of rust, you know. And, you know, when I step in the ring, you know, and right when we touch gloves and we start going, you know, I'll be in the fight. So, So, you know, it's going to be there no matter what. You know, I'm here to fight, and this is what I'm born to do, you know.
Best of luck, Emmanuel. Boys, back to you.
All right, thank you very much, Jason. Boss, I don't believe anyone has more pressure on them tonight than the guy in our co-main event, Bobby Lashley. He is taking on veteran Mike Cook, who's definitely not a household name, but he could be if he could pull off the major upset and knock off Lashley.
Yeah, you know, Mike Cook has been kickboxing since he was a kid. He's been wrestling for 8 years. On top of that, he has a great ground game, mixed martial arts, all over.
Mike Cook is not intimidated at all by the massive Lashley. He is very confident coming into this one.
Now, Lashley is an unbelievable specimen. And here we see Cook is the ground and pound here, nice some elbows. This is actually what his opponent Lashley is going to try to do to him also.
Well, Bobby Lashley is just beginning his MMA career. He has won his first 2 bouts, but he is still being questioned by many MMA fans because of his pro wrestling background.
Yeah, you said it. A lot of critics, they think that he cannot really make the transition. Listen, this guy's the 3-time NAIA wrestling champion. That means if he wants to take this fight to the ground, it is going to go to the ground. He's a physical specimen, great fighter, great ground and pound, and he's improving every time we see him.
He is a monster, and Bobby Lashley recently spoke about learning the other aspects of mixed martial arts.
Wrestling is my background, and you know, they always say go to your strength, go to what you know when it goes to a situation like that when you get in a match. You know, so I can always take somebody down and work on the ground, lay and pray, as most of the hardcore MMA fans would say. But I've been working on my stand-up a lot, and I enjoy my stand-up. I mean, I believe that's where you really make your money. Everybody wants to come and see a good fight, but everybody wants to see that knockout.
Boss, Mike Cook showed up to the weigh-ins yesterday wearing the Lucha Libre mask, the Mexican pro wrestling mask, basically mocking Bobby Lashley and his WWE days. Bobby Lashley didn't think it was too funny.
I don't think so, and I don't think it's a great idea to make him mad, because if he comes for you, now he's come a little extra.
Well, it's the moment of truth for all of these fighters. The Proving Grounds MFC 21. The fighter introductions and our first bout of the evening is coming up next.
We'll be right back as HDNet Fights presents Maximum Fighting Championship, Hard Knocks. Welcome back as HDNet Fights presents Maximum Fighting Championship, Hard Knocks.
The guy who's talking now to Robert, what's his name?
Scott.
Welcome back as HDNet Fights presents Maximum Fighting Championship, Hard Knocks.
Always a great crowd here at the River Creek Casino just outside of Edmonton. Some very knowledgeable MMA fans. And boss, let's kick things off with the MMA rules.
Okay, and here we are. Elbows are legal. We got, of course, the 3 5-minute rounds. And, you know, the universal MMA rules. Everybody knows those rules by now.
Nothing different tonight. We are set to go. To the ring we go. And Brad Kelly, our ring announcer.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the River Creek Resort and Casino.
for the thousands in attendance and the millions watching at home, live on HTNet Fights, this is the Maximum Fighting Championship NFC 21 Hard Knocks. Fight fans, are you ready? This event is sanctioned by the River Creek Cabana Sports Commission. Your chairman, Al McKechnie, Vice Chairman Dale Klaparchuk, your ring general Dale Klaparchuk. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome into the ring, Marvin Eastman.
My name is Marvin Eastman. My fighting style is Muay Thai and wrestling. Don't know too much about my opponent. Everybody's dangerous, so, you know, just come in there and fight hard. I see this fight playing out just with my hands raised at the end of the fight and a victory, you know, just getting back on track at 205. Perfect world, I'd like to finish this with a knockout. I don't do no smack talking. You just go in there and fight and make things happen in the ring. Let God take care of everything else.
Comes the Beastman, Marvin Eastman. He has lost 2 fights in a row, boss, so he is in dire need of a victory tonight.
You know, Marvin Eastman, he's a great fighter, all-round fighter. You know, he's got 4 knockouts, 2 submissions. I always mention this because it means that they know both. You know, if you got a fighter only submissions or only knockouts, it's not as impressive as having a guy who can do both.
You look at the way he's ended his fights and victories, 4 KOs, a couple of submissions, and a ton of decisions, but Marvin Eastman does have some power in his fists. I've seen him knock out several opponents.
Yeah, he's been fighting for a long time. I mean, I believe that in 1996, I think he was already fighting. So he's got a lot of experience. He trains with great guys. He beat some great guys also. Terry Marston, Trevor Pugh, which is, he's really on the roll right now. Quinton Jackson. He lost actually against Quinton Jackson.
But he also holds a victory over Rampage Jackson.
Oh yeah, that's right. All the way in the beginning, the first fight. First good fight. Yep.
Pro debut.
Yep.
Impressive win in his pro debut to knock off Rampage Jackson.
Yep.
He's also lost to some of the sport's best, including Rich Franklin and Vitor Belfort, where he suffered one of the worst cuts I've ever seen in MMA.
Yes, we were talking about it with Stitch on Inside MMA, and he said, yeah, that was a real bad cut to the bone.
Well, if Stitch is backing me up, hey, that was a pretty accurate statement then, because he has seen some massive cuts.
Yeah, he said that he's a cut man's dream.
And now back up to Brad Kelly.
His opponent, make some noise for Aaron Lofton.
My name is Aaron Posterboy Lofton, and I am a ninja out of Triton in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Marvin Eastman, he's a very accomplished fighter. I think that he is on his way to his demise, and I do respect him, and I feel like this is a very serious opponent for me. It's definitely the biggest opponent I've ever faced. I am ready mentally and physically. I wouldn't be here if I didn't think I was going to win. I'm going to come out, be aggressive, get in his face, and make him react to me. I would like to come out and knock out Marvin Eastman. In a perfect world, I want to win this fight quickly and, you know, still be ready to go out to the club afterwards.
And here comes the poster boy, Aaron Lofton. We've seen him fight several times here in the Maximum Fighting Championships. He called this boss the biggest opportunity he has had in his young MMA career so far to take on a veteran fighter in Marvin Eastman, somebody who has major credentials.
Yes, I would say so too, because he's got only 7 fights, only 1 loss. We mentioned it before. Let's look at the tail of the tape here. 10 years age difference. Is that going to play a factor? Is the Aaron Lofton, is he going to be hungry, more hungry than Eastman? Most of the time that is, because he's still early in his career.
This Tale of the Tape is brought to you by the Girlfriend Experience. Available now on demand before it's in theaters.
Okay, now for the people at home, I totally didn't think about who are still virgins, so to say, in mixed martial arts. With the rules, I forgot to say, no spiking elbows coming from above, north to south, knees to the body on the ground, not to the head.
We are set for this light heavyweight bout. To the ring, and Brad Kelly.
This bout is 3 rounds in the MFC light heavyweight division. Your referee is Big John McCarthy.
That's right.
Introducing first in the blue corner, he stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighed in at 204 pounds, with a record of 15 wins and 9 losses. Fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, Marvin the Beastman Eastman. And his opponent in the red corner, he stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighed in at 205 1/2 pounds, with a record of 6 wins and 1 loss, fighting out of Tulsa, Oklahoma, the poster boy, Aaron Lofton.
All right, gentlemen, we're going to go back. I want you to fight clean, fight hard, fight fair. You got 3 5-minute rounds. You want to touch gloves, touch them now. Let's step back. Let's get it on.
No, you are not having a flashback. That is referee Big John McCarthy. It's great to have him back in the ring.
Yes, I had the pleasure of traveling with him and his wife, Eileen McCarthy. Great people.
He said he just couldn't stay away. We are underway. Light heavyweights, Marvin Eastman in the red and black, Aaron Lofton in the black.
Aaron Lofton has his hands a little low. Marvin Eastman got good hands, so he has to watch out for that. Oh, takedown there. Can he stop the takedown? Yes, he can. That's a good sign already. Oh!
Impressive takedown defense by Lofton, and then he follows it up with a low blow. Boss, let's hope this isn't a sign of things to come. The last fight we did together, this is how it started as well. What's going on?
Yes, it's you know, Lofton didn't do this on purpose. You know, it was a low blow. Yeah, unintended. Yeah, look here. Oh, yes.
Yeah, and he
that's
put
right
some
there.
Power into that one.
Although you're wearing a cup, trust me, it goes straight through. The only thing a cup pretty much does is protect them from damaging. And then them, you know what I mean.
Well put, my friend.
And some people, it's him.
Well, the veteran Eastman, he knows he's got 5 minutes, and he will probably make use of all that time. That facial expression says it all.
You know, I say this many times. It's, okay, he can fight now, but every punch, kick, knee remotely close to that area, just lower to the belly, to the thighs, it's going to hurt him.
Many experts did not see this fight going too long. Don't blink while watching this bout, because the odds are, boss, somebody is going to get knocked out.
Yep. Yep. Lofton now has to watch out that this doesn't happen a second time, because he could get disqualified.
Eastman shakes it off, and we are underway.
Wow, Lofton's got great distance. He just stays outside his reach. So expect him to counter the punches from Eastman. Eastman going here for a takedown.
Shoots in, gets him up, and again, Lofton able to defend the takedown and follows it up with a knee.
Yep, he's just very, very strong. Just lifts him up.
Close again, no, that was good, let's go.
John says, no, that was not a low blow. Keep it going.
He should watch out with those knees.
Now he's got to be aware because, like you said, boss, second one, he could lose a point or be disqualified. And Eastman comes back with a knee from the clinch. High kick by Lofton.
Good sprawl there by Lofton also. And now he's got him on the ground. Wow, looking for a guillotine almost looks like.
Lofton has a very solid wrestling background. He's very comfortable on the mat.
Yeah, I just want to say it's kind of a guillotine just to hold him, to control him on the ground.
Work your way in, let's go.
Outside the ropes, he has to watch out for that, otherwise he's going to restart it in the center of the ring in the same position. Now Lofton is going for that submission, the guillotine choke, as they call it for the people who are fresh to mixed martial arts.
Does he have it? Eastman trying to pull his chin down to his chest.
Yeah, he
lets it go.
A guillotine with the hands. Oh, if he might pull this off here, a Kimura, he's working for a Kimura. He's got to punch and then pull, push and then pull. If it's next to his hand, I can see here, I have a better camera angle. He can't do that anymore, it's on the ground. But Eastman is sitting up, and that's normally skipping on your butt, skipping up, that's the escape, so there's nothing there. This he might pull off. If he can bend the arm, that would be better. Put the hand of Eastman on the back of Eastman. You're gonna get way more leverage on that arm, on the shoulder actually. And again he's doing it with a stretched arm. It's very hard to pull a submission like that off on a person like Eastman because he's got strong arms.
Huge arms.
Keep it tight to his waist.
Lofton in only his 8th professional fight, but this guy, we have seen his fight game evolve.
You can tell he's very calm and relaxed even before the fight, before the referee said, are you ready? You can tell he's very comfortable.
He's been training with Pete Wilhelm and David Heath back in Oklahoma.
Right away scrambling here, see, getting up again. Very important here with Eastman, but he's got to watch out for his own guillotine now. One coming from Marvin Eastman. Sounds like a cool singer name, Marvin Eastman.
Smooth jazz with the Beastman.
Eastman should rain down some knees now to the body. As soon as somebody puts one hand on the floor, it's not allowed to knee him in the head.
Lofton fighting his way back up. Eastman continues to push forward.
He's creating some distance here, Eastman is. Maybe he does that. He wants to load up a knee. Nope, he doesn't. He's got a great underhook. Now he went a little low with that knee also. Oh, inside knees. Very good here by Lofton. I love those inside knees, especially to the back leg. A lot of people train the front like a lot of fighters, but never the back leg.
You always say that, boss. Those knees to the back of the thigh or front of the thigh, they'll take their toll.
Yes, they do, and especially if you do it the right way on the ground, they're very effective too.
Coming up on 30 seconds left here in round 1.
His hands are down, like I said in the opening. He has to watch out for that. You see? He's totally open.
Boom!
Beautiful.
Eastman takes him down.
Nice. You know, that's an extra point right there. With that beautiful takedown, he's going to, I think, he's going to take the round.
A very even round number 1, but you could be correct. That last takedown might have just given it to Eastman.
See, he puts a crossface on him, but he should use that to push himself away from his opponent so he can create more power in his punches.
Let's listen in to Marvin Eastman's corner.
That's some good advice right there.
And now the red corner and Lofton.
Dance around a little bit. Dance around a little bit. Don't get too excited. Hey, strike the body with your
And we check out the CompuStrike stats. Lofton with the takedowns and a submission attempt.
But the takedown from Marvin Eastman is not on there.
You are correct.
Seconds out. Seconds out. Let's go. Get it up and out.
Most of the damage done by Eastman came on the ground.
You ready? You ready? Let's get it on. Come on.
And here we go. We are set for round 2. Marvin Eastman in the black and red trunks. Aaron Lofton in the all black. High kick by Lofton.
Guillotine attempt here, but he didn't lock it up with the takedown. So the head slipped out. Marvin Eastman in the round we saw by CompuStrike. That's a difficult word for a Dutch guy. He outstriked Lofton. So let's see if he's going to continue with that and gather up some points, maybe even a knockout. And if he goes with those elbows, continues, he might get a cut.
Marvin Eastman now going to work with some elbows and forearms. The first time that he has worked out of Lofton's guard.
Bad position for Lofton. There's a cut already from the elbows. Few elbows more.
The elbows will do it, and Marvin Eastman raining down blows, and that is all. Marvin Eastman dropping bombs and puts an end to this fight.
Very, very impressive. This is not just a TKO with elbows. This is a very good, almost a knockout by way of elbows. You don't see that a lot. You see a lot of cuts, but not a lot of real knockouts. But this, you know, he was getting close to becoming a real knockout.
What a huge victory for Marvin Eastman. He was 2-3-1 in his last 6 fights, desperate for a win. And although Aaron Lofton, he really showed some flashes there in the first round, he just had no answer and couldn't defend those elbows and forearms that came down.
Man, Eastman, man, he's got a lot of power. 36 years old. We said his age going to be a factor. Apparently not. Good refereeing also by John McCarthy. He jumped in right at the right time.
As always, John McCarthy all over it.
One of the best referees in the business, if not the best.
Without a doubt. As we check out the final CompuStrike stats, Eastman landing 27 out of 36 strikes, 75%, very impressive.
Yep, he did a great job. Let me say CompuStrike, now I know it.
Your money, you got it. Marvin Eastman, the relief of getting a victory. He told me that he is just thankful to be back at his natural weight. He wants to stay at 205, and there's the poster boy. Aaron Lofton will not be doing any photo shoots anytime soon. Let's make it official and go up to the ring.
Ladies and gentlemen, the bout has ended at 0 minutes and 59 seconds of the second round. Your winner by technical knockout from the blue corner, Marvin the Beastman Eastman.
So Marvin Eastman with a big victory for the veteran.